Hello everybody. Let's talk about big moves, stop run moves. We could see this month or the next couple of months. This is a Bitcoin chart, the weekly chart. This was back then in October 23, our long-term entry signal followed by two bullish patterns. So what we see here is that price was drawn to this very important psychological level, the 100K in Bitcoin. So price was drawn towards it, struggling to go higher, forming a pattern with an entry signal. So what we see now is that price is actually testing the consolidation high. This is not yet a stop run move. This is still to come, and we can actually see that better if we look one time frame higher. This is the monthly chart, and we can see how the bulls are just nagging on this very important level, 100K. We should see, if price moves just a bit higher, we should see this chart to develop momentum. Now, how does it look like when a stop run move starts? We should see a big bullish bar bringing us into this target area of 150K to 200K. This is the initial technical reaction, and we could see this continue because we've got a lot of bullish pattern as acting as tailwind. And basically what we're looking for is a Bitcoin could get into the target area of 500K. We had a very similar situation here with a 10K in Bitcoin. There was a wall of sellers around that who thought it would never get above 10K, and we see what came out of it. We're basically looking for something similar, a series of big bullish bars. How can we capitalize on that? Well, we wouldn't necessarily need to trade the monthly chart. We can trade these bars on lower time frame, and that offers a lot of pyramid opportunities. This is an exponential move in a higher time frame. Now let's have a look what is the next opportunity. Well, the next opportunity is silver. Silver has been setting up for many years. This is an S1 pattern that spans over multiple years, but it's still very powerful. This was our big entry signal back then, just after the Corona crisis, and followed by another pattern. So we've got a pattern within a pattern that adds double pressure to the chart. A lot of bullish energy is stored in here. Now price has just these last days broke this high, broke the consolidation high. So now the way is free to the next, to these stop run levels on this overall pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4. They act as a magnet, so prices drawn towards these levels and then pulled through, developing momentum. As these levels are very close to each other, we could see a cascading effect, and that's basically what we're looking for here, for this big move to start and develop momentum and break through these levels, even breaking the consolidation high, which is around $57. So we're looking for a similar move here. Big bullish bars. It's a very, very interesting chart. When we talk about silver, we always want to look at gold as well, because both are kind of correlated. Now, gold already did its stop run move. We're not expecting this to move much higher. We can see here how these are the stop run levels, and once these levels were broken, we saw the momentum to come into the market, and price went very quickly to above $3,000. Well, we talked about that earlier. Now, gold doesn't need to do great for silver to explode to the upside. I believe that if gold only tests the last highs, silver will explode and basically catch up with gold that has already front run. Now let's have a look at the third big move opportunity, which is the ES. Well, basically all US equities. We see here this chart, its monthly chart, is clustered with patterns. This is an S1 pattern that was basically, well, the pullback was initiated by the coronavirus pandemic and gave us an entry signal. This pullback was initiated by the Russia-Ukraine war, gave us a signal pretty early on here. And the last drop off, very deep drop, well, that is the US terrorist announcement that was digested quite quickly. So now basically we have pattern after pattern. We're looking for this consolidation to break higher in order to develop more momentum. And again, we should experience something like this. a series of big bullish bars intermixed only with one bar pullbacks. So again, this is something you can observe in slow motion as it develops, because it will take many months to to basically end this big move. So I'm looking forward talking more about it in the coming months. Thank you.